I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys, so diving into this video, we got two different methods for you guys to try out to help build your coins up. And as we're getting into these, make sure that you guys do please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. So, first thing we're going to be looking at here is silver rare goalkeepers here. Now, this is something that I found is amazing to trade with and a lot of people don't know about. But right now, and per usual, these silver rare goalkeepers are selling for about 3.5 to 4K, which is typically the range they're in. So there's two things you can do, obviously, with these cards. You can either snipe or you can bid on these cards. Now, sniping is something that's a little bit different with cards like this, is that the reason these are so expensive is because they're useful for SBCs, but they're also extremely rare on the game. So I don't really snipe these that often, and the reason being just because they don't get listed up that often. So you're really going to be wasting a lot of time if you're sitting there sniping. So what I try to focus on is bidding here. So let's say if I'm selling these for example, 3.6K a piece. I'd try to pick these up for about 3,200 coins or less on bid. Now, since there's something where there's not like a ton of cards on the market, as you can see from the amount I'm bidding on, I've bid on 5 cards here. So since there's not a lot on the market, this is something that you're going to combine with other methods and bidding on other cards. Before we go any further, I want to make sure that all of you guys are following me on Twitch for all my daily live streams. Link is in the description, and it's the same as my YouTube name, just FeefCheat49. It's the easiest place to get trading advice, squad reviews, help with your team, and just kind of interact with the community. So make sure you come hang out in the live streams. So let's get right back into this video. So, for example, if I were to go look at something very similar, going to be bronze rare goalkeepers. However, these are a lot easier to trade with because they're a lot more common on the market here because of the prevalence of bronze pack method. So these bronze rare goalkeepers right now, quite a few of them for 1,500. So I'm gonna say these sell 1,400 a piece, and I'm gonna buy these two up that are listed for 1,100 because they will 100% sell for 1,400 here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those listed up here. Now, this is also something that you can bid on. If you were gonna snipe one of these cards, I would go for the bronzes just because they get listed up a lot more consistently here. However, let's go ahead and jump into the bidding on these bronzes, and typically there's going to be a lot more cards here. Now, bidding on these bronze and silver goalkeepers is not something I would strictly do on its own because it's just straight up not enough coins. However, let's say you want to combine this with some kind of method. Let's say I don't know, let's make something up. Let's say I'm just bidding on a bunch of gold rare cards, for example, because these go for something due to like player picks and stuff out. If I'm bidding on these nonstop, I might as well also mix in something that's a little bit higher profit that doesn't take much effort, like those bronze rare and silver rare goalkeepers. So the reason this method is so good is just because most people don't know about it and therefore don't do it. So you'll find that like at times you'll be winning these cards for 400, 500 coins and they go for like 4K. Oh my goodness. There we go. But yeah, it's just so good for bidding just because most people don't know about these methods. So it's typically pretty easy to get these cards, especially if you're on late at night here. So you can see already we're about to get a card 2,800. Oh my goodness, I just hate my words. And he's been bid on for 3K. So someone's going through and bidding on these. Now, if you have competition, it's not super reliable, but it is always something to keep an eye on. I personally, whenever I'm starting a new account or something, I almost always keep an eye on the bronze rare and silver rare goalkeepers because so often, again, if you're on at the right time and nobody's bidding on them, you can win those 200, 300 coins a piece and make thousands of coins. And you can see just like that, a bronze rare goalkeeper on like the third search pops up for 200. So again, this is a lot more reliable just because with bronze pack method, a lot more of these cards get listed up. But realistically, you could do this with silvers as well and potentially make a little more profit just because they're more expensive. But I would recommend if you're going to snipe to go for the bronze rare goalkeepers. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.